Well, 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 look who's thundering down that old lonesome road once again. It's the Drawfee Pride merch for 2024, available starting June 1st. This year we're firing up the engines with the Pride Rights Trucker shirt, because we're in this one for the long haul. And what better partner for your own big rig than our new bumper sticker that lets everyone know exactly where you were during last year's Trans Rigs road trip stream. All net proceeds this year will be shipping out to the Stonewall Community Foundation. And speaking of road trips, boy howdy do we have a doozy planned for you this time. On June 8th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be burning rubber through every state currently available in American Truck Simulator while driving up money for Trans Lifeline, which connects trans people to the community support and resources they need to survive and thrive. So hop on your CB radio and tune in to twitch.tv/Drawfee Show to help support a great cause. We'll rendezvous on the open highway, partner. Sayonara. Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Karina.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Jenna Stoeber. Hello.
Oh my God, Jenna Stoeber is here.
Jenna. Jump scare.
She sounds like a ghost.
She's haunting the audio.
You can't exorcise me from this episode.
I was wondering why all our cabinets were slamming and the lights turning on and off.
No, it was
sorry.
just me.
I'm hungry and sleepy, so I was trying to get some nosh and to turn the lights out.
Me too.
Yeah, fair.
Jenna, for people who might not know you, why don't you tell everyone who you are and what you do and all that good stuff?
Hello, I'm Jenna Stoeber. You might see me as the Jenna on the internet. I'm a video essayist and streamer. I'm on YouTube at youtube.com/@the_Jenna. I'm on Twitch at twitch.tv/the_Jenna. And in various other places you can find me. I do mostly video essays on video games and horror. I used to be with Polygon, and now I'm just an independent creator surfing the internet on my inner tube.
Whoa.
Damn, that's so cool.
Multi-talented, surfing and writing.
Yeah, and being a ghost. So
And being a wow.
a lot of
She gave up her corporeal form to become a part of the internet. But yeah,
Damn.
go follow Jenna at all of those things.
Please.
Right now, pause this, go follow those, then come back and,
Yes.
and strap your ass in, because we're going to do an episode. So, Jenna, you have a podcast that I've been on.
Called Big Game Hunger.
Yes,
Yes.
Big Game Hunger, in which we concocted a wonderful video game that was a soup-based Souls-like.
Called Dark Soups, obviously.
Called Dark Soups.
Yes.
Whoa.
And in that same vein, I was thinking maybe we could make some video games here today using a random video game name generator that you will provide us with the names from, and we will design some brand new games.
Excellent. Yeah, on the show we use random prompts from a spreadsheet that I have. I love this video game name generator, though, and I might incorporate it once we get through the Grant Howitt Dagger Dartboard bonus section on the show. I might supplement it with the video game name generator, because this is really good.
It's a good one, right?
It's a good one.
We'll have the link to that down below if you want to play with it yourself. But
Yeah.
I'm drawing first, and I would love it if you could give me a game name.
Okay, let me warm up my hands. I want to get a really good click in. You got to stretch. You don't want to go into these things all frozen up. Okay.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah.
And if
might
you need
hurt
to click a
yourself.
couple times to get a real good one, feel free. You don't have to go with the first one if you don't want.
If your non-corporeal hands can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I have to warm them up. They're icy cold. I'm gripping my mouse with the grip of death. Jacob, how do you feel about Neon Kung Fu Voyage?
Whoa.
That sounds really cool.
Does that feel right to you? Does it
I love
spark inspiration? Because I can keep clicking.
Everything sparks inspiration if you open your mind and heart
Wow.
Wow.
to the world around you, which I have done.
You've let the joy of experience, your openness to the world lets any ideas filter through. I love that.
Exactly.
You're like a whale
I'm like a whale in
with
many
an open
ways.
mouth, letting your baleen filter in any ideas you've got.
Jenna, yes, that's what I'm always saying.
Eileen.
Come on, Baleen. I always thought it was baleen. Is it
It might be
Baleen?
baleen. It might be
I don't
baleen.
know, like, for
I
sure.
know Jolene was bi.
Good for her.
Baleen.
I would love a sequel to Jolene where it's not her trying to defend her man, but her trying to get Jolene for herself.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, in
yeah.
the song, she is like,
Yeah.
Jolene is so incredibly hot and sexy.
I
And like,
the
no
vibes
wonder
there.
she could take my man. She's like incredibly
She
beautiful,
could
and I
take
love
me
her.
too. I mean,
I
Take
mean,
me
that's not what I
instead.
said.
I mean,
I just feel like she'd treat me right. I mean,
him. I mean, don't. I don't know anymore. I'm going on a journey.
It's beautiful. It's the Jolene that we need today.
Yes.
Yeah, a modern Jolene,
So Neon Kung Fu Voyage,
Evangelion.
Evangelion. I mean, my first thought was like those 90s games where like the covers are really bright colors, like the original Mega Man covers.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
I like,
Yeah, kind of a Tron vibe. where
yeah,
It's just like bursts of neon.
and nothing makes sense on it. Like there's just stuff in there that aren't in the game.
yeah,
You're
got
just
like
like, okay,
funny birds.
yeah, funny bird.
There's always funny birds.
Yeah.
What
But
what
for why?
what strikes you about Voyage? Because Voyage is such an it's such an open term.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I feel like in classic games like Nintendo games, they used words like voyage and journey and adventure to just mean they put together like a bunch of levels that don't make any damn sense. And they're like, well, you're on a journey. Like you're going through all these places.
Yeah,
That's
just
true.
just like with life, a journey can just be a series of locations that you have to go to.
Yeah, the
I don't know.
DMV,
Yeah,
the post office.
Grocery store.
that's how I hype myself up to do anything.
It's like, oh, I'm going on a journey.
Yeah, I look in the mirror, I'm like stabbing myself with my finger pointing. I'm just like, you're going on a journey.
This is going to be a whimsical voyage.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. You're gonna have fun and you're gonna grow as a person.
Belligerently.
For me, Voyage conjures up the idea of being on some sort of like a vessel or a vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking very literal, but unfortunately my first thought for a Kung Fu Voyage, and we don't have to look into why this is the case, was like a riverboat. Like one of those riverboats with like a giant paddle in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like going down the Louisiana Bayou in my big spinning wheel boat. What are those called? Steamship?
Steamboat? I
Steamboat?
guess.
Steamboat?
Willie?
Yeah, Willie had one
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
William
and-
had one.
William Boat.
But why
had
is it
one.
so easy to picture fighting people in like a 2D platforming space, like along the side of one of those ships?
Because it's built exactly like a 2D
Yeah.
platforming stage. Has 2 levels.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
doors that enemies can appear out of.
Oh my
It's
god,
really
yeah, you
long
could
and
go
narrow.
inside and you just pop
Yes.
in. Like it never goes inside the ship. You go into one door and you just come out like
Yeah.
the next level.
Yeah. And then you can jump down.
Yeah.
I can't help but think of the fatalities you would get on the giant wheel in the back spinning,
Oh
like
my
if you knock
God.
somebody
Yes.
into it.
Or like
They
if
get
someone
crushed to death.
if someone's in the water, a crocodile comes in and like eats them.
Ooh.
Classic. Yes.
Yes.
Classic Bayou adventures.
I feel like it's kind of a personality test for if you say Voyage, what is the first vehicle
Yeah.
that comes to mind?
Mine
did
was
think-
Clipper Ship.
Mine
I
was
thought
Blimp.
of a boat as well.
Okay, blimp.
So we're three
Everyone
boats and a
went
blimp.
boat except for Karina. Well, you could say a blimp is like the sky ship.
Yeah, it's like a boat in the air.
It's slow moving. It's big.
It doesn't have a lot of space you can move around in.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I actually feel like Blimp is the best choice with Voyage because Voyage is such an like old timey word.
Yeah.
So I think Blimp actually really fits. You would not go on a trip on a blimp. You would go on a voyage by definition.
Yeah, I'm visiting like very specific locations over the course of 2 years on a blimp.
It does feel like I'm playing like Around the World in 80 Days, like that video game. Like I'm on a blimp or like a hot air balloon sort of thing. But hot air balloon kind of implies like a short adventure.
That's true.
I guess.
But I can't think of any game set on a hot air balloon, which is kind of fun. Like, imagine having to like defend your balloon from an onslaught.
Balloon is
beneath
it's just a
you.
bucket. It's like it's a bucket that you're just in. Like you can't. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, that's up for the game devs. It is just a bucket, but like it's fun. It's fun that the delicate part of it is above you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
true. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, and me, everyone.
Yes.
It is, and I think it was a great idea you had. Sorry, I'm focused on drawing, so I can't be counted on to yes and at all times right now.
Right. I was going on like a mental tangent in my own brain quietly to myself.
Your own voice.
I was just like, there was a video game that took place on a blimp, which is not the question that was posed. By which, of course, I mean the DLC case of Ace Attorney 6.
True. Yeah.
Duh.
Jenna, did you forget about the DLC case of Ace Attorney 6?
I did. I'm so sorry. I know
Don't
we talk
worry,
about
it's-
it all the time.
Ace Attorney 6 is deeply mid. I'm allowed to say that because I'm a lifelong Ace Attorney fan. And also, I never even finished that case because I was playing it on the iOS port, which they just stopped updating at some point. So it stopped running before I could finish the case. I love the state of media.
Yeah. It's great.
Jacob, what is this person holding? Is it a flare or a spade?
It's like a laser knife.
Oh. Okay.
Well, because I was just drawing
Okay, I
like a
can
kung
see
fu
that.
guy, and then I was like, but neon is kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
usually a little futuristic, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe it's on like a futuristic steamboat.
I was about to say, is he on a cyber
Oh.
steamboat?
Yeah, it uses cyber steam.
And the cyber steam is neon
It's
gas.
Oh.
Neon is an element, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is.
noble gas. It's the most noble emotionally.
oh, does he have goggles?
He's got goggles.
Oh, I thought those were
Thank
like
you, Jenna.
bear ears. I was going to be like,
Mm.
oh, God.
No, he needs goggles because he's a freaking future lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially if he's in a neon world, that future is so bright. He's gonna
That's
need
true.
goggles. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna need them.
Those
It's a
goggles
safety
don't really
equipment.
fit the eyes.
Okay, now I just want to get. I don't want to draw a steamboat. Is like sort of an issue that I'm facing.
Well,
That's
do
fair.
what all covers did and just like imply something. Like
Yeah.
there's going to be a crocodile that sticks
Just
up.
a hot air
Right.
balloon.
There's going to be some reeds.
Yeah, I feel hot air balloon's got to be a simpler shape, right?
That's
It's
true.
a bucket.
It's just a bucket, Jacob.
Let me
Girl,
get
it's
the
just a
bird.
bucket.
Okay, the weird bird.
The weird bird that hates you
Yeah.
from every video game.
Yeah.
What's
like
this
it.
bird's beef with you?
You don't know.
Sometimes birds are just angry.
You
Does
don't
the
know and he
bird
won't
al-
tell you.
Does the bird also have safety goggles?
The bird has sunglasses.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not a bird safety issue. It's a bird coolness issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does attack you with his beak, but with a flagrant disregard for his own safety. Else he would have safety goggles.
I mean, if it's sci-fi, maybe does the beak have like any attachments? Is the beak modified in some way to make it more of a danger?
Could be.
Drill.
Could be.
Drill,
Let's see.
Drill.
You want a drill
Drill.
beak?
Drill.
I think we want a drill beak.
If you want a drill beak, I am obligated to make a drill beak.
Beautiful.
But I don't know how he eats.
He's
Through the
a
other
robot.
hole.
I guess it doesn't matter.
I mean, in most birds, a cloaca is already a pretty one-stop shop, so I don't I don't see the problem with adding another function.
It's going to be a quadrica.
Totally, Julia.
Yeah, thank you.
Or maybe the drill beak has like a hole in the middle and it uses it to liquefy.
Oh,
You
he's
know?
like a blender.
He's an immersion blender.
He's an immersion blender.
Oh.
Love that.
And you're going to
he's
kick
coming
his
down.
ass.
You're going to kick his ass. And not only his ass, but other asses too.
Yeah, every
Mhm.
ass.
Like the crocodile,
Yeah.
who's going to be coming up over here.
Yeah, none of these. The crocodile isn't in the game. Don't worry.
You can't fight the crocodile, but he is in
Yeah.
the water.
Well, there is a crocodile in the game, but it's not this crocodile.
Yeah. He's
He's a different guy.
different. Yeah.
No, this is a highly pixelated. This is like an 8-bit game, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Yeah.
If you're in a hot air balloon, what are your two greatest concerns? Obviously,
Crocodile.
it's aerial attack
Yeah.
from birds.
Drill bird.
And landing in the mouth of something if you fall out. So
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think this hits those two greatest concerns.
Yeah, there are no other concerns.
Not really. Are there?
Power
Running out of
lines?
gas.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, resource
Number
management.
one. Weather.
Okay, so there are four. There are four concerns.
Getting too cold.
Offending God.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
I was
thank
pointing
God.
out the amount of teeth. There are 4 teeth, yes. Little stapler ass.
All the animals in this are secretly household goods.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what's happened is that this guy, he got too high up in his hot air balloon and he got really cold. So he's just like having a really weird dream that just like combines all loose thoughts in his brain.
Like a hypothermia dream.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you need to beat the game fast. This guy is on death's door.
I feel like that's a good excuse for this game to have really short levels because it's an old game. They did not have
Yes.
unlimited memory to build
Oh,
levels with. So
You definitely go through different environments that are like in no way could be that close to each other. Like there's a rainforest and then the mountains and then the desert.
when you're going through the rainforest, are you in the rainforest under the canopy, or are you just like floating above?
You're in the canopy.
You're in the
In the
canopy.
hot air
Yeah,
balloon.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, just
okay.
trust the process.
Oh my God. And then you could do like a safari level and then you're at like head height with giraffes somehow. So the
I like
giraffes are coming
that.
at you.
Oh, wait, they're enemies?
They're aggro.
Yeah.
No,
This is-
it's the one level where you can leave your hot air balloon and jump on top of the giraffes' heads, like in the Lion
like in
King
the
game.
Lion King.
How did the Lion King become such a touchstone game for our generation?
It's not good.
It's not. It's so hard.
I think because it was like the first time we ever, like as children, encountered a challenge that we were like, no, we must overcome this challenge.
We have to help Simba.
Yeah, I must help Simba in his time of need.
So I love this little slime.
Yeah, who's this little guy, Jacob?
Do
Who's
I
this
have to
little guy at
kill
the bottom?
Yeah, you have to kill him.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that coming.
You have to stomp on that little heart.
Yeah, there's a part where you reach this creature in the game. The text on the screen just says you have to kill him.
Yeah, it's not even aggro.
No, he's not aggro, and he
And-
just looks at you like
Yeah.
this. And the game says you have to kill him, and if you don't, you can't continue.
Yeah, it soft locks you until you kill him.
Yeah.
And when you stomp on him, it melts while screaming horrifically.
Yes.
All bit crushed.
It's a bit crush. Scream. Is the slime good or evil or unaffiliated?
You don't know. That's the most messed up part. Because then when you do it, the game just says, I needed to make sure you were willing to do whatever it takes.
whoa. Okay.
So you don't ever get to know if it was the right thing, the wrong thing. Just that you had to do it.
Okay. Yeah, I actually think I'll be okay with that because I'm imagining playing this when it came out, when the concept of morality in games was not like a thing. So it's just it was an enemy and I killed it. It wouldn't. If it were bad, it wouldn't be called an enemy.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. This guy's gonna cyber knife all these fools.
And then I think I'll put like the text like up here when I actually do the render. What's it called? Neon
Kung Fu Voyage.
And then this when the full color fades in, you'll be like, wow, he really did the text so good.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say that and then you can just kind of edit that into place?
Yeah, could you go ahead and say it now, and then I'll copy it and I'll put it a little later as well.
Okay.
Wow, Jacob, you edited the text in so good.
Thank you. That was perfect.
Thank you.
Good. It's going to sound really organic.
Yeah.
I think it's going to sound
put it
supernatural and in the flow of everything.
Yeah.
Wow, Jacob. Wow. I sure hope you fix that letter spacing in the render. Jesus Christ.
Jenna, can you go ahead and say for me, Jacob, great job fixing that letter spacing in the render?
Jacob, good job fixing that letter spacing in the render.
You're kind of putting like some Metal Gear Solid stank
Sounds
on
like
it.
an anime villain.
let me actually do that and let me lean into that more.
Yeah,
Jacob, great job fixing the letter spacing in that final render.
That's perfect.
Good.
You erase the line so painstakingly.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
It just ain't right. I'll fix it later.
Otacon, the letter spacing. It's great.
Good job redrawing those lines in the final render.
I'm really impressed with your control of letting.
Your what?
Letting
All right,
mastery.
I'm done.
Well, this is great.
This is Neon Kung
Really
Fu
good.
Voyage.
Cute.
It's coming out this year for the NES only.
Yeah.
Physical cartridge form. And you have to find it. There's one copy.
Yeah.
It's
on the
in
ground.
a landfill. And it's going to be uncovered in a couple years.
Yeah, it's actually, we put it in the basket of a hot air balloon, unpiloted, and just let it fly. We don't know where it is.
All right, Karina, you ready to go next?
Yes.
Karina, I did not ask Jacob this, and then I felt bad, but that's life for you. Do you want multiple options, and then you can kind of mix and match or decide which one speaks to you?
Sure, let's get a couple in there. Why not?
Occult square dancing rally.
Oh.
Toxic Beach Ultra.
Ooh, I
Whoa.
like Toxic Beach Ultra.
Should we do that one? Is that one?
Is that hit?
Yeah.
Toxic Beach.
Toxic Bitch Ultra?
That's just me.
What I like about Toxic Beach Ultra is that there's nothing about it that clarifies what kind of game it is.
In my horrid little mind, in my twisted dark mind, my immediate thought was it's one of those like sexy volleyball games.
Yes, like
slash horror.
Yes.
Where all the girls are toxic in both personality and secretion.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, their sweat is
Oh.
acid.
Yeah.
I feel like it would actually cure something deep inside me if I could just write toxic women. Just like toxic women one-liners at a beach volleyball kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Like if you spike real good,
Yeah.
then you can be like, save your spikes for your heels, babe. Stuff like that.
Yes. Oh
What
my
I'm
god.
Yes.
I just,
That's really good.
Ooh, I can feel this building in my body, my desire to write these.
Were you
Yeah.
meant to be a toxic woman, Jenna?
Arguably I am, and I've kind of pulled back that energy to be like an acceptable human being. but I would love a chance to lash out, Jacob, let me tell you.
I'll have you know that as a toxic woman, I love it. I have a great time living my life.
Man, you are my toxic idol, Karina. Sometimes I see you post and I'm just like, God, I wish I could be that nauseating and I wish I could just be that brutal.
That means a lot. That means a lot to me.
You're out here inspiring people.
Good.
Yeah, to be
And
worse.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, everyone, ladies, be worse, actually.
I think it's true. I actually think that's great advice. Just be worse. It doesn't matter. Be worse.
Are you tired of being nice?
Yeah.
Don't you ever just want to be the worst?
All the sick burns I'm thinking of don't make sense.
I would
Lay it on
love to
us.
hear a few Julia
Yeah, I would
sick
love some
burns
Julia
because
riffs.
I wouldn't expect them to.
I've been rolling one around trying to figure out how to make the word salad into a cohesive. So if what we're going for are like sick burns that these girls say, I would like one of them to be like, the only sick burns you'll be delivering are to your skin. The sun
Okay.
is bad.
Okay. Oh, okay. Like a sunburn. Okay.
Like
I
a
was thinking
sunburn,
like a knee burn. Like if you
Chemical
dove for a.
Okay, yeah.
It is a toxic beach.
There's
Okay.
a lot
yeah.
of burns that could be had that aren't just verbal.
Are the babes literally toxic?
Yes.
Okay. I
Love
like
that.
the idea that in this video game, you have to dodge volleyballs and literal toxic spewing from these toxic
Oh.
mean
It's a
babes.
it's a volleyball game and like an action platformer, adventure platformer. You're playing volleyball while doing the level.
It was
Okay.
sort of like Mutant League football.
Yeah.
Like those like old games where it was like sports, but everyone's nasty.
Yes, like rollerball. Like this is
Yeah.
a future sport game.
Yeah.
Ugh, and these
There was
babes
that
are so
one-
nasty.
Oh, I wish I remembered the name of it. It was like an arena fighting game for like the N64 or something. It was like the United States had fractured into multiple territories, and the characters were from the different territories and battling, and they were like disgusting cyberpunk monstrosities.
Oh, okay.
I wish I remembered that. All I remember is that one guy had propellers, and he could fly around and like drop bombs
Where did he have propellers?
coming out of like his back.
Okay. The
And
most
everyone was
obvious
like a-
but boring place for
A body
propeller.
horror, sort of disgusting creature.
Okay. I mean, I think that's what these babes are kind of gonna be.
Yeah, but they're also like anime hot babes.
Yeah, toxic anime hot babes.
Because you want the people to like do fan art. You want to like get that natural marketing
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
with the hot babes.
Yeah, they all have that same energy as what's her name from Street Fighter? Jury?
Yeah, Jury.
Where it's
Okay.
like you're just like
I love
Girl.
her energy.
but it's working.
Where she's
I-
always like eating a lollipop and putting her feet on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of that vibe.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of room for people to try to make the most toxic women waifus, but maybe my opinion is affected by my love of Lady Dimitrescu,
Yes.
the most toxic babe.
Yeah, and she's so big, so she can fit so much toxicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has such a high percentage of toxicity, and it's just more toxicity than the normal babe could pack.
Yeah, we definitely need like a big, like just a 7-foot tall woman in this game.
Yeah.
And she doesn't run; she only walks.
Yeah.
But if she hits the
Yes.
ball, it's like an insta score.
Yeah, it's a real strategy to get her into place, to maneuver that toxic beach ultra babe into
Yeah.
place. But if you do, oh, it's a game over.
Yeah, it's over for you.
Tricked myself into needing to draw volleyball hands. I don't know what those look like.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think that's about it. You got the important part down, which is the insane volleyball top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the stuff about the official Olympic volleyball uniforms for women and the pretty insane, pretty sexist like restrictions they have on how like big I say how small the outfits actually have to be?
No, I didn't see that.
I think I saw that in
God.
passing and I just went, yeah, it's a living.
Wait, so the outfits have to be tiny?
Yeah, there's like a specific like millimeter length that the sides of the bikini bottoms can be for these Olympic athletes.
Oh god.
And there was one like Scandinavian, I think, Olympic volleyball team that was like, we're gonna wear shorts to play, and we're just gonna pay the fine. But it caused like this big conversation about it. I think ours should have just the most insane swimsuits. I think it should have some normal like shorts and tops, but also like those crazy 80s ones where like the strap goes up to the rib cage. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yes.
Where it's like this incredible V
Yeah.
shape, like all the way from like under the boob, like all the way down.
Yes. In order to give you the longest buttocks shank that you could get on a person.
Yeah, to fool people into thinking you have no midsection. It's just legs that attach straight into boobs.
And I mean,
The
some of these
ideal
toxic
form.
beach babes, I think that's going to be it, right?
Yeah, well, who knows how the toxic waste has changed them.
Yeah. I wanted her to have like snakes for hair.
Yeah, of course.
That's the ultra. Stuff like that is how you get the ultra.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find this game that Jacob was talking about. And the only thing I can find is NBA Hang Time.
It was certainly not NBA hang time.
Are there mutants in NBA Hang Time, Julia? Whatever you answer, I'll trust explicitly.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds
You
fun.
trust that? You trust that delivery?
Yes. I said I was going to, and so I do.
Thank you.
Wow. God, even the snake hair has like the anime eyes that they do when they're like, I'm going to hit this volleyball as hard as anyone ever could.
You gotta.
Yeah. I love that.
They're feeling the fighting spirit.
Yeah.
Can't lose. Just gave me an in to draw cute girls, and now I gotta.
Oh no, we hate to see it.
We're basically inventing skullgirls.
Volleyball skullgirls.
Volleyball skullgirls.
$1 billion idea. Well,
Yeah.
$100
$1 billion.
Oh, Jacob, you're thinking of Space Jam.
I'm not thinking of Space Jam. It's not a sports thing.
Did
Wait,
Space
then what
Jam
was
have
it?
arena fighting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't commit to trust that.
I'll find it, Julia, so you can stop looking.
Okay.
Julia, hit us with some more volleyball themed toxic burns.
Yeah, I want to hear more of your flavor of toxic burns.
Oh God.
Do you want a moment to Google volleyball words?
Well, I've watched a lot of Haikyuu,
Volleyball words.
so I know volleyball words.
Okay.
I'm so bad at sick burns.
Wow. You're such a good person,
Um,
Julia.
Weird flex, but okay.
I just don't know how to dunk on people. And that's not even the right sport.
Damn it!
I only know how to be nice.
I am going to Google volleyball
Mhm.
terms and then see what I come up with. Volleyball.
How about you can't serve on the runway or the court?
Whoa.
Is volleyball a court sport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a
okay.
court.
Okay. All right.
I found the game.
Okay.
Ah.
That's fast.
You'll be thrilled to know that it is called Bio Freaks.
Okay.
I love that.
And I had not thought about it in decades.
I need to know what this looks like. Bio
Wow.
freak.
Okay, Jacob, you left out the most important thing about the title, which
That
is
freaks
that,
is an acronym.
that it's bio F period R period etc.
What does it stand for?
I don't know.
I think it stands for freaks.
Oh, I've got it here actually.
Why do his nipples look like this?
Well, he's a bio freak, Julia.
Holy shit.
It stands for Flying Robotic Enhanced Armored Killing Synthoids.
Okay, but then why does that guy have dick nipples?
Because he's a bio freak. What do you
That's
want?
It's a control handle.
And I just want you all to know that, like, somehow I remembered perfectly that the 50 states were broken into private territories after the techno-industrial civil wars.
Whoa.
And this is what has caused the bio freaks to have to fight each other.
Oh, those poor bio freaks.
Yeah, I don't even know if they want to be doing it.
I mean, based on how prominent his nipples are on the cover of BioFreaks. I feel like this one dude is really into it.
Yeah, he does look like he wants to be doing it.
Yeah, he seems pretty hype.
Oh, Karina, are we getting another type of character?
This is the really tall one.
Yes!
Yes!
Really
good.
high cut.
Yes!
I don't remember how this works.
Like that.
Yes!
That's how it works. And then the top has to be extremely low cut.
Yeah,
Right.
so that they just kind of match in
They
the
kind
middle.
of meet, yeah.
Ugh.
Yes, she's so good. All right, I actually want to play this game.
I do too. I want to write for this game more than anything I've ever wanted to do.
Is this the first game that Drawfee's ever going to make?
No.
Ourselves?
Ourselves.
We don't have the time for that. But
Usually we just like kind of whine until someone else does it.
That is a good
So
strategy.
start whining.
if, frickin' Ken Levine is watching this and he's thinking about making his next game and he wants it to be this, you can contact us. You do have to hire Jenna, though, to write for it.
Yeah.
It's true. Do we trust him to make a properly horny version of this game? I don't know
I don't
if
know.
I do.
He's probably not the man for the job,
No.
but he is the first man I thought of.
If we could get Gen Z in here and make a Hades, this could be Hades 3, maybe. It's a
This could be
prototype for
Hades
it.
3.
Yeah. Hades 3 should just be a beach volleyball game.
What's that company called?
Supergiant?
Supergiant. Yeah. Can
Yeah.
we just send this image to them in an email with the text, "This could be Hades 3"?
I think they probably get that exact email a lot.
Yeah.
I know Hades 2 is just about to come out, but they got to be thinking about 3.
Yeah,
and they're
hear
like,
me
what
out.
do we do now?
I'm going to draw one more girl and then I promise I'll be done.
No, we're all loving this. So please
Yeah,
take your
as
time.
many girls as you want to draw.
I've concocted a sentence that makes sense and could be a burn.
Okay.
That's promising sounding.
Here's a tip. You should try passing away.
Okay, whoever makes this game, Julia has to also write for the game.
Yes. 100%.
Julia has to write for the one character who's really not good at doing burns.
Yeah.
And some of the burns have to take place over multiple spikes. Where she clarifies the previous thing to
Spike number 2, follow up to the line I just said. Because it's clever because there's 2 volleyball terms there. It's tip and passing. So, and then 3. But you can also pass away.
Dying.
Dying.
Not that I really want you to die, but
every good schoolyard manga has to have one character who's super shy and awkward and kind of reserved, and I think that's the case here. That's that character.
I think I would have to write for the libero who doesn't have a killer one-liner. They just when they save the ball, they do a really good dig. They say stuff it, because that's also a volleyball thing,
They don't say dig it. They don't say dig it, Julia.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Okay, that character is the new character. She doesn't know what her catchphrase is yet, and she's not super toxic, but that's what the camaraderie of the team is about. Is they are going to make her more toxic.
She's my dream is to become the #1 toxic girl and volleyball player.
Yes, that is her character arc. She's too nice. She needs to become the most toxic beach babe on the beach, and this is how she does it.
This girl's a crab.
This feels like cheating. She's got so much hand space.
That's her bub.
But she's very short.
Yeah, she's tiny. But also this one's very tall. I decided she needs a tail.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, she does a whip around move where her tail spikes it down,
I love that.
Yeah.
Like an overhead, like it's hitting overhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
my God,
style.
You could give her a whale tail and then it would have multiple meanings because that's what her bathing suit does.
Amazing.
We should just make this
Yeah.
our own
Yeah.
at this point.
No one's allowed to make this game.
Yeah.
We will make it ourselves.
We're gonna make it.
We'll hire
We're not gonna
someone.
We're gonna think really hard about it.
I'm just gonna learn how to make a game real quick.
This is the game you always wanted to make, right, Julia?
I'm going to
Yeah.
send you weekly emails that have no subject line and no other information, but each one is a volleyball themed burn. Every week. Until this is made.
And then you'll also include an invoice with each one.
Can someone who's good at budgeting help me figure out why we're bleeding money?
You keep paying Jenna every week for writing volleyball-themed burns.
And then Jenna becomes too powerful, and we try to challenge her on the invoices. Just comes at us with a really really good sick burn, and we're like, damn it.
Well, we
Yeah.
can't come back from this.
Yeah.
We gotta pay
Gotta give her
her.
some money.
What was the name of this again?
Toxic Beach Ultra?
Toxic Beach Ultra.
Okay, because I just need to jot it down and I'll make the logo in post. Please
love-
pre-record some compliments on the logo.
Oh my god, this logo is so good.
That sounded so much more genuine than when you did mine.
Karina, this logo is excellent.
Yeah, there it is.
I appreciate the attention to detail that you've placed with all of the letters.
You've spelt the words correctly. It's amazing. Okay.
So is the coach for these ladies like a sultry, like half-lidded older woman too? Who's like-
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
She's
And
like, if she were on the court, she would destroy you.
Yeah, and she's slimy, literally.
Yeah, she's literally slimy.
Slime
Yeah.
wife. Oh my god.
Slime wife.
She got freaking kelp on her.
Yeah, everyone feel free to make OCs for Toxic Beach Ultra.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you make an OC, we will put it in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
We
will
make it.
exist, sure. I gotta go.
How do I follow this up?
You gotta.
Julia, get in here and try.
All right, I'm ready for my video game prompt.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to give you a couple too.
Okay.
When one vibrates at a Julia frequency, then we'll go with it, okay?
Okay.
Amazon Jazz Phonics. Real Penguin Tournament.
Okay. Hold. There we go.
Real penguin.
Everyone hold for
Hold.
Real Penguin Tournament.
Hold.
Everyone please stand for the Real Penguin Tournament.
It's the most realistic penguin sim developed, and you just put them in tournaments.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of tournament would a penguin excel at?
Sliding.
Falling down.
I don't think it is sliding, and I think you said that because of Mario.
They slide.
They slide in Mario. Do they slide in real life?
Yeah.
Prove
yeah.
Frickin' watch Planet Earth and get back to me.
Wow.
The penguins in Mario would not stand a chance at Real
At
Penguin.
Real Penguin Tournament? No way. They're too fictional.
They're polygons. Incorrect. Not a real penguin.
But what if I told you that real was an acronym
Oh my god.
Or
Okay.
what?
in the title? For the R stands for real.
okay.
Okay.
It's kind of recursive here. The E stands
Yeah.
for eel. The A stands for all.
Real eel, all love.
Really all up.
Or maybe it means real eggs
Oh.
are lost
Oh, no.
and they have to find them.
It's
Oh.
actually an ARG. I love this Club Penguin ass looking Phoenix Wright. What
really
is this?
this is
He doesn't look real.
not very real is how I would describe him. Oh. He's real
Fucking-
cool.
Hitting the dab. He is skateboarding. This penguin is losing the tournament. I'll tell you that much.
This is not real penguin shit.
Oh my god. It starts off like this is one of the starter characters and you have to continue playing the game to collect items to make your penguins more realistic.
What?
You like collect the power up that takes away the snowboard.
I love the idea of a game where you're trying to get to realism and you start off super cartoonish and you have to fight your way to hyper photorealistic penguin, the penguin fish of it all.
Yeah. It's like so fun at the beginning. And it gets just less and less fun.
Yeah.
As it gets more real, because penguins have hardships, and then eventually you have to deal with losing an egg.
And then the penguins begin to die, and they don't respawn.
No, but their children grow up
Okay.
and then become the new penguin you play.
Okay.
But you better hope that those children have children, because once they die,
Yeah.
the game becomes unplayable.
You just look, every time you boot up the game, it opens to like a desolate snow wasteland with nothing on it, and it just sits there.
What is this one?
This is
a
no
man.
longer a penguin.
This is a whole ass man.
You did somehow make an even less real penguin because you did make a human.
Yeah.
Is this the penguin?
Well, I think they're trying to prove, like, who's the most penguin. But the only way you can prove that is by doing penguin-esque things, you know? Which is sliding.
Okay, so like the starter roster is a bunch of non-penguin characters.
Right.
Like that one is a club penguin. That's a man.
Yeah.
But you are competing to be the most like a penguin.
Right. And then you get accepted into penguin society.
Yeah.
The winner.
Is the 80s style ski movie villain of this a photorealistic penguin who cannot talk or bully you because he is just a penguin and just kind of squawks at you?
Yeah, just a photograph of a penguin.
Yeah.
It's not even an animated model.
He just shows up and stands there. And everyone's like, there he is.
That's the penguin. That's the penguin.
The realest penguin of them all.
The realest penguin. I love the phrase "the realest penguin." That's just a
That's
good
the
thing to
realest
say.
penguin right there.
Yeah, it almost sounds like it could be slang, but it really is just describing the character who is the most like a penguin in this scenario.
Yeah.
Is this like a fur collar on this outfit?
Yeah.
I love that. I mean, obviously, there's going to be cosmetics in this game that you can unlock for all the
absolutely.
characters.
For real money.
Yeah,
Of course.
You can make this human character naked to be more like a penguin to boost your more like a penguin stat,
Yeah.
but he does get very cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he dies, then his kids have to come and start doing it.
Yeah.
It's very realistic in that way.
Yeah.
Wait, so there has to be like an egg rearing section in this tournament. Like one of the legs of the tournament has to be egg rearing, but is it actually egg rearing or are you trying to rear your human children?
Well, he's got his kids here and he's like sort of treating them like they're baby penguins.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then they have to act like baby penguins.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in on it.
They're either going to become more real penguins or they will die, I think is the are the options.
I mean, isn't that what life is like for penguins?
Yeah. They either become really good penguins or they die.
Where they die, yeah.
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 It's kind of poetic when you think about it.
It's a dark game.
Okay, hold on. I'm just pulling up some reference here.
I'm just looking at penguins.
Just looking at penguins.
Okay, yeah. I'm just
Trying to find the realest penguin.
I'm trying to find the realist penguin. Yeah, you're right.
Are you Googling penguin or realist penguin? Because
I just Googled penguin, so you know.
I'm looking at her reference. She picked a really difficult angle to depict a penguin from. I'm concerned about her ability to make this
No,
look like a
I
penguin.
think she can do it.
Thank you. Someone has confidence in me.
I don't think I could do it.
She's literally looking at a photo for reference.
But it's like a really tough penguin angle. Most people do penguins from the side because you get their beak in there. But from the front, they don't even look that much like penguins.
Oh my God.
I'm freaking out.
Calm down.
I'm really worried.
This is us looking at you.
Is this a dead-on angle? Did you choose a photo that was dead-on?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted one that
it's
looked
not-
like a villain.
It's not even dead on, it's slightly turned.
That's the meanest thing you can do to a bird, is look at it dead-on. Have you seen photos of eagles from dead-on?
Yes. It's so funny.
It's so dweeby.
Cute.
They're not supposed to be
They're
seen
so
that
worried.
way.
I think it's okay to look a penguin in the eye.
Someone's gotta.
But their eyes are on the side of their head.
Oh. It's okay for two people to look penguins in the eye.
Okay, yeah, it goes like this.
Okay.
And they got these little I liked this one because he looked like he had a weird mustache.
Oh, are you trying? Okay, here's an important difference to figure out. Are you trying to be the realist penguin, or are you trying to be the realist penguin? You know what I mean?
Oh, like someone who keeps it real.
Like a realistic penguin?
Are you trying to be a realistic penguin, or are you trying to be the realist penguin?
I think you're trying to be like the realist, like keeping it real.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause this guy got the wrong interpretation, and he's like, "Well, I'm the best penguin because I look the most penguin."
Oh, okay.
But everyone's
so that's
like, "But you don't embody the penguin feeling."
Yeah.
that's the arc of the story. The arc of this game is you realizing that the realist penguin is not the most realistic. It's the one that's most true to yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Many new players would pick the realistic penguin as the starting character because it is just a series of photographs of a penguin. But little do they know is that the penguin lacks real penguin spirit.
Yeah.
It actually acts more like a man.
He lives in a high rise.
Yeah.
He does taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes bow hunting on the weekend. It's not the same.
Married
Yeah.
to a human woman.
He is married to a human woman like Sonic.
Yeah.
He pays taxes like Sonic.
Jacob, both of those apply to you too. So why was Sonic your touchstone for that behavior?
Well, I mean, why do you think I do those things?
To be like Sonic.
I'm
You've got to be
following my
true to
role model.
yourself, Jacob. You've
Yeah.
got to be the realist Sonic, which is the you, I guess.
It's the me. It's a me, the realist Sonic.
Is this
Oh.
a bear?
Oh,
Yeah.
A bear. Ah. I'm here too.
That's the expression I would have if I were snowboarding, I think. So I think this is the character for me.
Yeah. And not even because I'm like having a great time. I'm just kind of shocked that it's even happening. Like, oh God, they put me on a mountain. Is this a bear?
Yeah.
This is a bear. He's wearing a coat. Is this Paddington?
Why does he have a beaver's tail?
It's
I think
snowboard.
that's a
He's
snowboard.
tricking.
Oh, I thought that was a tail.
He's stunting.
Yeah, he's stunned.
Oh, okay. This is adorable and I love it. I was just confused for a second because I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, the
Julia
perspective
doesn't know
is-
what a bear is. Okay, that was my fault.
Have any of you ever been snowboarding?
No.
Yes.
I've been skiing.
How is snowboarding? It feels like gravity would do a lot of the work for you, unlike skiing, which is scary to me.
Skiing is a lot easier than snowboarding.
What? That's contrary to my understanding of the world.
I know. I thought so too. Snowboarding was fun, but you have to do it kind of like just right. And if you do it just wrong, you'll end up sort of slamming your ass into the ground at Mach 5 speed, which I did several times.
Oh, your
Okay.
ass.
Because if you're
Okay.
trying to turn on it and you don't do it right, you like hook the back lip of the board on the snow. It just like launches you directly into the ground.
Okay, well, that's scary.
And then skiing, you're like facing the right direction, first of all, which helps.
Okay.
And then there's many little tricks you can do with the skis to like adjust your speed and stuff like that. The pizzaing and whatnot.
Yes. Yeah.
Snowboard, you
okay.
can't pizza.
Yeah. What kind of food do you do with the snowboard?
It only does one thing. Only hot dogs.
That is my impression of the sport. I've never done either, and I don't know how to ice skate because I've never been able to wrap my head around the act of gliding, which
That's
I think
fair.
is the whole
Propelling.
That's mostly what you do.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
main thing you need to do. It's always been very difficult for me, and I always just fell on my ass. So, but I imagine that being able to at least kind of move your legs independently of each other would also help.
It does, yeah. You're not
Yeah.
like locked into a stance the way
Yeah.
you are on a snowboard.
I feel like if you just strap me to a snowboard, I would instantly begin to panic because winter sports put me in animal brain, I
Yeah.
think.
It's
Yeah.
really scary. And also it's like for something so dangerous, they just like let you go. Like they don't make you do anything. They just like give you a snowboard and they're like, go ahead, go up the mountain. And then you go up the mountain and they're like, okay, go down the mountain.
Somebody
Sure.
stands at the top, puts a firm boot on your butt, and launches you down.
Yeah, like nobody stops you. And then like next thing you know, you're like hurtling down the mountain. You're like, I don't know how to slow down. I don't know how to turn. I don't know how to stop.
All I know how to do is go fast or fall on ass.
Yeah.
Girl, is this Elsa?
No, but I was
Okay.
thinking like there's so many like this is the era of spunky little girl who has braids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is snowboard kids.
Yeah, basically.
I think we can all agree.
I don't know. I would have liked Snowboard Kids even more if this was it.
I loved snowboard kids.
I also love Snowboard Kids, but I would cause myself like pain for playing it for so long because it would hurt my hands a lot.
Oh.
I got
Okay.
really into it. What can I say?
So I think this game has like a bunch of penguin themed challenges. So like skiing and snowboarding is like the most action packed, so it's of course it's on the cover.
Right.
But also
Right,
But then
obviously.
there's the rest of them.
but then there's like fishing.
Of
You know?
course. Yeah. Okay.
Swallowing fish.
Swallowing
Following
fish.
Yeah, swallowing
Yeah.
fish whole. Yeah.
Regurgitating it for children to put in
Yep.
children's mouths.
Yeah.
Yep, you got to do that.
God.
But I feel like this one would have like a turning it into sushi minigame because this is the era where video games were just like whatever they wanted, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
there was that Pokemon Stadium mini game about the sushi. Where you're like lick a tongue and you're like eating the sushi.
Yeah.
I think there should probably be like a dress up game where you're trying to put together like the nicest tuxedo outfit.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be part of it.
Oh yeah, maybe she has like a
Tuxedo.
A giant bow tie.
She came over prepared.
She looks like she's about to beat someone's ass with this fishing rod.
she wants to win the race.
I mean, I don't think there's a lot of rules in Penguin Tournament. So I think if you want to
Yeah.
hook a fool using your fishing rod and hook their jacket and yoink them back, I don't see who's going to stop you.
Yeah, much like Penguin Society.
Mm.
Not a lot of
Lawless.
rules.
Notoriously lawless.
Yeah.
Penguins are anarchists.
As noted by this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staring at you dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
That one's always in the corner looking at you like this.
Well, this one's not an anarchist, actually. He's like the opposite. He's like gatekeeping what it is to be a penguin.
Stop trying to copy.
You'll
You can
never
only-
be like me.
Yeah. Look at all you have to do to even mirror a fraction of my penguinness. I want it to be like,
Wow.
Bigger, more.
Yeah, cover more stuff, please.
You were close to making it like a faded penguin in the background sky watching over them.
Jenna, if I could figure out how to do it, I would have done it that way. I thought about it.
Why can't you figure out how to do it?
I feel like that's a pretty simple thing to do.
But like compositionally.
Okay, fair enough.
Like emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess what I could have done. Okay, hold on. Let's workshop a little bit.
You just
Okay.
moved her to like a objectively worse location in every conceivable way. She's like tangenting with like 5 different things now.
I wanted to leave room for the text. Here, how about this?
Peering over Mount Fuji
Yeah.
in the background.
Yeah, because Mount Fuji is absolutely here.
For all the Japanese penguin.
Yeah.
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 This is chaotic.
Yeah.
It went. It became more chaotic with this move. Is all.
Yeah. I just will never forgive you for the placement of this skiing lady.
Okay. Hold on.
The vibe
God.
of the realistic penguin has become so much more like the penguin instructor watching over you from the afterlife.
I
Yes.
died. It's up to you now to be the real penguin.
It saved you from a polar bear attack, and now it's up to you to carry on its legacy.
Yeah. It saved you from a polar bear attack while it was on the way to the real penguin tournament. So you have to go in his place
Yeah.
to honor him.
You found his invitation in the snow.
Ooh. Are you going under his name? And everyone's like, wow, this penguin is a lot younger than I thought he was
Yeah,
going
I
to
thought
be
he'd
for being
be more-
the realist penguin.
Of a penguin.
Interesting.
Wow, that's so interesting. You're not a penguin at all, but maybe you could prove me wrong. That's the prologue.
Julia, thank you for moving this girl. I feel much better now.
Good.
I was so worried for her. She was like getting touched by the hand. She was like getting her skis caught up in the snowboard of the other penguin.
Can you calm down?
She's got space now.
Space to breathe.
Space to be herself. And by herself, I mean a penguin.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is it.
I love it.
I think this is it.
Wow.
Real
we
penguin.
came up with some sports games, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah. How did that
Huh.
happen?
I don't
Is
know.
it the volleyball energy?
I think it's a volleyball energy. The volleyball energy was really good.
It's the
Yeah.
magic of Drawfee.
Yep.
You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And also the magic of Jenna's podcast. Because
Because
you never know what you're going to get
Holy-
over there.
Called Big Game Hunger
No way.
Whoa.
Whoa.
that you can find at biggamehunger.com or on your podcatcher. Updating every week on Mondays.
Go frickin' look.
Yes.
Whoa.
Big Game Hunger. It's a weekly show where me and a guest get 3 random prompts and have to make the big next game based on them. Jacob was on and it was funny. And I've had tons of other people. I had Jacob Geller on. I've had Anthony Birch was on. Janet Garcia. Just a lot of cool people coming on and making pretty weird games.
It's so much fun. You got to go listen to it.
Yeah.
Please.
Start with dark soups and then work your way out.
And
in a
work your way
Yeah.
outwards. Yeah.
And then if you want to support us, you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/Drawfee. You can also like and subscribe from this episode and let us know what you would like to see us draw next in the comments below.
Yeah, or just comment your best toxic volleyball diss.
Oh my
my
god.
But not
yes.
too good.
Yes. Yes, please. I would love to read them and then take credit for them. As
Yes.
if I thought, like, oh, guys, I totally just thought of it. A new
Burst
line.
into the door.
My guess is
Wild
we'll be
that I
able
didn't
to
think about it.
tell.
It's like, I don't know, Julia. That one works a little too well. That was really good, actually. I'm starting to think maybe
Oh
it
my
wasn't
gosh.
your idea. We also have merch.
Yes,
Check it out.
And we stream on Twitch.
we sure do.
Check it out.
Check it out. That's the end of the episode. Jenna, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. This is extremely fun.
And thank you for watching. We're sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.